We are having cooler air coming to the United States, while the South is getting pummeled by excessive rainfall and severe weather. So I'm going to be talking about what you need to know about this insane weather pattern, so let's get right into it. It's Friday, May 1st, 2026, and we have a chance for some severe weather and flooding down here towards the south, as you can see right here. The Storm Prediction Center has two marginal risks out here right now, as you can see right here. One is over here near Houston, Texas, up towards San Antonio. Then one is over here from New Orleans all the way to southwestern Georgia, where we have potential for some damaging winds, hail, and maybe a brief spin-up tornado as the storm system sweeps across the region. The Storm Prediction Center maintains a 2% tornado risk. One is over here near Houston, Texas. One is from New Orleans down to southwestern Georgia. So 5% wind risk in these areas with potential for some damaging winds, as well as some potentials for some hail, but especially within this hail condition, it's a group 1 risk, as we could get some large to very large hail if we get those storms to form. This will come with an excessive rainfall threat, as you can see right here. We have a marginal risk for excessive rainfall in that green, which is that level 1 right there, and then we have this slight risk going around it, which is this yellow right here. We're going to be seeing some concerning amounts of rainfall out here. So definitely be aware for potential flooding, and the severe weather risk and flood risk will actually continue to move towards the southeast as we get onto Saturday, with the Weather Prediction Center issuing a marginal risk for excessive rainfall tomorrow, and the Storm Prediction Center actually issuing a slight risk for severe weather out here for tomorrow on Saturday. On Saturday, we could be dealing with potential for some brief spin-up tornadoes out here within this 2% tornado risk, as well as some potentials for some damaging winds and hail, as they have actually issued a 15% wind risk. So if you're out here tomorrow, be prepared for potential severe weather. And as we get into Sunday, we will have a potential for severe weather out here in parts of western Illinois and northeastern Missouri. It's not going to be that concerning, but there is a potential that we can see some isolated severe storms out there. If we switch over to the future radar here, you can see we're going to have some of these storms kind of push through some of these areas out here today, as you can see right here. And we're talking about water spouts potentially coming onto land, as you can see, we've got some storms out there. So definitely be prepared if you're out here today. They'll continue moving into some of these areas as well, as you can see right here. So definitely if you're out here today, make sure you're definitely having a way to get alerts. Then it will continue into tomorrow, as you can see right here. We're gonna have that same storm system continuing to move over through that area. So be prepared for severe weather in some of these areas for the next few days. Now, before it rains a lot over here in Florida, we will have an elevated fire weather risk today, all the way from Miami up into parts of Daytona Beach. So definitely be prepared for potential fire weather. It will continue as we get into tomorrow on Saturday. We also have elevated fire weather risk tomorrow on Saturday down here in southwestern South Dakota, southeastern Montana, and northwestern North Dakota. And the severe weather is kind of going to remain a little bit, on the lower side of things, because we're having all this cold air kind of come through. As you can see here, look at all that cold air. And this is going to cause some freezing conditions out there, so definitely make sure if you're in any of those freeze type of warnings, definitely protect your plants, because we're going to have some decently cold temperatures coming to the United States. It looks to be lasting for a decently long time. It could be pretty warm, though, towards the western half of the United States. Here's the 6 to 10 day outlook by the Climate Prediction Center. You can see we have a chance for below normal temperatures in these more bluer areas, above normal temperatures within these more orange-red areas, and then normal temperatures in those gray areas. You can see here we have a 60% chance of below normal temperature within this area. If we push up the GFS future radar here, you can see we're going to have this is the storm system that we're talking about that's going to cause all those problems with the flooding and severe weather. It should be out of here fully maybe around Sunday. And then we're going to have this system kind of move through some of these areas, potentially causing the severe weather on Sunday, mainly in these areas. Then I'm watching for another severe weather chance on May 5th, mainly within these areas. As you can see right here, I have a storm system kind of sweep through the area. The future radar is not always right, though, and GFS is not that detailed. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got for you in today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, stay weather aware, and I'll see you in the next one.